Hello, and welcome to this week's Meaningful Minute. As you can see, we've got snow here in Forest Grove, about 5 inches, and I love it. So I'm having fun, and I don't know if you can hear in the background, lots of kids in the neighborhood are having fun as well. Last week, we talked about the kingdom of God, and I shared with you 3 little snapshots that Jesus gave us in the Gospels of the kingdom. One was a little tiny seed that grows into a big tree. Another was a banquet that everybody's invited to. And then the third one was a pearl of great price that the merchant sold everything so he could get it. So this week, I want to kind of take us to a little bit of a different viewpoint. And in the Gospel of Luke, chapter 17, Jesus says, the kingdom of God is within you, or in your midst. And I think on a quantum level, I can almost get this. The kingdom of God is in me, and I am in the kingdom of God on a quantum level because we're all united on that level. So let's look at 3 more little snapshots and see how they can apply to us personally. So the first one is kind of the most famous one, a sower that sows the seed and it falls on different kinds of soil. So in me, I want to make sure that I have good soil, that I'm making good choices so that when the seed of the kingdom falls on me, it will bear fruit. And another one is a woman who had yeast or leaven, and she put it into 3 pieces of dough, and it filled the whole dough. So that's kind of like the spread within me. So it starts small, but it spreads to every single part of me, the kingdom does. And then the third example that Jesus used was the treasure hidden in the field. And this is a guy that finds a treasure and he buries it. It's hidden. And he's so joyful. He goes and buys the whole field so that he can have that treasure. Well, that treasure is in me. And Jesus bought the whole earth so he could have me and you. And I think that's really worth thinking about. And you know, there's a prayer, which we all know. It's called the Our Father, or the Lord's Prayer. It starts off, Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Well, I want to just narrow that down to, thy kingdom come in me. Thy will be done in me. Isn't that a great prayer? So this week, pray that prayer and just see what happens. Have a great week.